overworked,
yes.
and a lot of things going on. But there's so much that people can do to help you, even if they want to donate some food to some of these animals.
Yes.
If they can't properly take them in, maybe they'd like to say, hey, what can I do to help?
Yes, the woman who phoned who was widowed and had the 9 dogs. I said, well, we can supply you with dog food. We can help you with that, at least.
Exactly.
You know. We try to be a network. We're not an answer. We're not a solution. We're a network to give support, to give information, to see if we could find someone to help. But when people call, virtually daily we get calls from people demanding we take their unwanted animals. Well, that's like me calling you and saying, come clean my house. I don't want to clean it. You know,
Yeah.
or do my laundry. I mean, we don't owe it. These people, we don't owe it to them. We're just trying to help the people who are doing the rescue.
Exactly.
If you find a dog and you're willing to keep it until you could find a home for it, then we can help you with food or medicine or maybe emergency veterinary care.
Wonderful. You know, we got about 5 more minutes left in the program, and you know, you're doing such a phenomenal work. You care, you genuinely love animals. You hate to see them being mistreated and even put to death. You know, heartless acts. I mean, there's so much going on. We could, well, scratch the surface. I mean, it's heartless when somebody throws animals into the river, into a bag, and just throws them out into the country, let them defend on themselves. A lot of people have got a bad misconception. They think, well, just because it's a dog, it can survive. You know, if you throw a dog out in the woods, it's going to starve to death.
It does. And often people who don't mean to be cruel just don't know that. They don't realize if it's kinder to take it to the animal shelter.
Exactly. And there are so much people can do. They need to get involved with Forever Friends, be part of the network, volunteer your time.
Yes, we always look for volunteers to help with our yard sales, to help with our spay clinics, and those are kind of interesting and fun. You learn a new skill along the way. We also, if any of your listeners do long distance travel, truckers, or have a small plane, we do have a few places that do no-kill rescue and are successful with adoption, but they're very far and it's expensive. We took 26 puppies last year and rescue dogs to New York City, and they got adopted within days up there, and these people paid like $250 each adoption fee. But we had to pay for a van rental and the gas, and it was we can't afford to do that very often or almost ever. If somebody's a long-distance truck driver and is going up to Ohio or going to New York, if they let us know, we could arrange to get a couple of dogs even, or 1 litter, or a couple of cats to a rescue up there.
And that's what people need to do. Once again, we want to give out the internet web address. What was that again?
Thank you. It's www.fur, or is it www? Is there a dot? I don't know.
Yeah.
FUR-EVER-friends.org.
Okay, and the P.O. Box number?
2235 Corbin, 40702.
40702. We're so thankful for what you're doing for the animals. You know, I grew up on a farm. I respect animals. We had a lot of animals that we would take, you know, to live on the animals. We would take our cows and pigs to the slaughter, but still yet we eat the meat. You know, we just didn't do it for sport or just to have something to do. You know, that's the way I believe. If you're going to kill an animal, even if it be a deer, you better do it for the right reasons. Just don't be out here.
Treat it with respect, not wantonly. That's one of God's creatures.
Exactly. And my stepdad is an avid deer hunter, but he always eats the meat. I mean, he don't just go out there to just have something to do, you know. There's a lot of people doing that.
To treat the animal with respect and be grateful that it gave its life for you to eat.
Exactly.
But since we're not eating the dogs or cats in this country, we needed, the main thing would be as much as possible to get them spayed and neutered to avoid the
reproduction.
Reproduction, yes.
But we're so thankful, Shelley Goldblum, for with Forever Friends.
Thank you, Jonathan, for letting me come and talk with you.
All right. Well, you have a great day. And until next week, this is the Local and Community Issues and Answers.